Alrighty, yo, what's good everybody, and welcome back to another video on my channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking about badges. So the last micro video I did make was on my jump shot. That video did very well, and honestly that jump shot was insane. I'm still using it now, of course. We're greening more than ever with it right now, so it's super fun to use. But another question I was getting asked during stream and on the comments of that video was, what badges do I use? Because of course badges play a super big role in the kinds of player that you can be and stuff like that. So basically I'm a 6'4" play shot, if you guys did not know that. So just for future references, if you guys can shoot and stuff like that, then these are going to be good badges for you. Now I do have more playmaking badges and shooting badges than the average person, and honestly I don't know why that is. This build is honestly really good, but people are getting like 21 shooting badges and 20 playmaking badges, and then they get like 6 or 7 defensive badges. So I don't know what I did differently, but I think the build is honestly a little better than other people's. But let's go ahead and get into this baby. So first is finishing, man. Your guy does not need to be driving to the rim. I got it on contact finisher because I found without any sort of finishing badges, my guy misses 10% layups, which is super bad. Not fun. Trust me, man, not fun. You just get flamed by your party. So anyways, don't miss 10% layups. Go ahead and get contact finisher. That's going to be the one badge you're going to want to use for finishing. Moving on to shooting. Of course, you can play around with these. I go silver catch and shoot. I do run silver catch and shoot. I don't feel like Hall of Fame needs to be done too much, and also I don't really, I don't get the kick out 3 much. I mean, of course I get it, but I also create my own shots. So that's where Hall of Fame difficult shots come in. So I use Hall of Fame difficult shots because not necessarily on threes. I'm still working on greening the threes, around the perimeter, you feel me, because I do need to get really good at that if I'm going to be a play shot this year and for next gen. But I can actually green mid-ranges really well with difficult shots Hall of Fame, so that actually helps out a ton. Moving on, we got bronze flexible release. Now only reason I am using this is because I do switch between flexible release, and I also, I've been trying a corner specialist and deep fades. I don't really shoot from the corner that much, so I kind of didn't want to use that. And then also deep fades, I don't really know if I felt much of a difference with that, honestly, so I'm not going to mess with that. All right, so we're going to keep that on flexible release right now. I do find myself making a few more whites. That could just be because I'm using boost, because like I said in the last jump shot video, make sure you do use boost. If you don't use boost, your guy's not going to be making anything. I think this morning I was trying to get some games in with some people, and I forgot to reload on boost, and I couldn't hit a shot, dude. I literally couldn't green. It was impossible to green, no matter with all these badges that I do have. Next up is Hall of Fame green machine. This is a very good badge to have. Almost every big YouTuber, anyone has this badge. This is a must for a play shot. Basically, you're just going to be greening way more often. As long as you get your jump shot down, you can go ahead and green 4, 5, 6 shots in a row without any sort of, like, just you're going to be greening stuff. Next is Hall of Fame range extender. This is a must as well. I mean, dude, you could run it on gold if you've got like, a thing that only have gold shooting badges, because gold works really well. But if you're a sharpshooter, if you're a play shot, if you're a scoring machine, anything, just use Hall of Fame range extender because of how insane it is. Very good badge to get. You can shoot stuff from half court and green it just as easy right next to the 3-point line. Like, it's gonna be so easy to green stuff. Also, Hall of Fame hot zone hunter, dude. I honestly had never used this badge before this year, but it is such a good badge. Basically, I put this on and I just started playing in normal my career for a while, just grinding out other badges that I had, getting maxed on playmaking and everything like that, right? And next thing you know, bro, I have all these hot zones that I'm just hitting whites, I'm hitting greens like crazy in park. Like, it works so well. Such a good badge to have. And I'm not gonna lie, I still don't know everything that the badge can do. Next, we got Hall of Fame Deadeye. This is a must as well. Honestly, I just found myself pulling up with 20-30% contested, and I'm still hitting greens like crazy just because Hall of Fame Deadeye is so on point good, dude. Such a good fun badge to use. Of course, like I said, you guys can mess around with other stuff. One thing, never use steady shooter. Absolutely never. This is the worst badge in the game. If you go Hall of Fame or even like, gold or anything on this badge, you're basically hurting your player. You're not going to make anything. Of course, don't mess with ice and veins, pick popper, unless you're a big man. Then go ahead and get pick popper. Pick popper. That's a hard thing to say. I've never really been a big man that can shoot, so I don't even know. You feel me? And then clutch shooter, not too bad either. But we're gonna go with that. Next is playmaking. All right, we got Hall of Fame ankle breaker. I'm still working on my dribble moves, but I have found that this helps me with my dribble moves a little bit. I'm still working on getting the crispness down. You feel me? Next we got Dimer. Hall of Fame Dimer. You're gonna see in the gameplays or later on in the video that honestly people are whiting stuff, and since I have Hall of Fame Dimer, people are just sinking it every single time because it does, you know, give them a nice little shot percentage boost. So that's really nice. I also use Floor General Hall of Fame. I've used this ever since last year, like the beginning of last year. Honestly, I like the look of the numbers next to the name, and it's also, you already know, dude, it gives another little boost to your players when you do have it activated. Next, this is the most important playmaking badge of the year, Quick First Step. Okay, anybody that can dribble, any sort of slasher, you need to have Quick First Step. This is going to get you by. And honestly, like I said with difficult shots, I use Quick First Step and difficult shots because it helps me get by my defender, and then I can just fade away from mid-range and green it any single time that you do have a little bit of area, you feel me? So like any sort of room that you have, you're gonna sink that. Next, I got Gold Unpluckable. This is a must as well. You could mess around and go, you know, tight handles and stuff like that. If you guys can dribble really well, then handles for days and tight handles is really well, but I can't dribble very well at all, so I put it on Gold Unpluckable. That way I can do my few dribble moves that I do know and not get it stripped from me every time, you feel me? And then next is Stop and Go. Now, like I said, dude, there's some badges this year that have never really been relevant, but this one is one of them that is super relevant this year. Stop and Go. So since there is no snatchbacks in Park with your dribble moves and stuff like that, you basically can run around. Dude, shout out to Badge Plug for this one, by the way. He helped me get on this badge, and you can run and then you just stop. If you just stop, dude, you can literally create yourself so much space without having to do some sort of snatchback that gives you a little hesitation move and crap like that. So really, you just come off a screen or something, you let go of the move stick and you just stop. It literally just makes you guys stop and you shoot, and you're greening that every time as long as you know your jump shot. It's such a good badge to use. Next, we're going to go on to defense, baby. Defense, of course, I mean, your guy's not necessarily a defensive player. My guy grabs boards like crazy for some reason. I know a lot of people in stream are asking why. I still don't know why. I've got like a 50 or a 60 rebound or something like that, which is kind of crazy for a play shot. And he's 6'4", so he's not too tall, but he does grab rebounds over bigs all the time, which is weird. I got gold clamps. I mean, gold clamps is a must with any sort of guard build and center build. I mean, people can just rim rush in this game, so make sure to have gold clamps. Make sure to have gold intimidator because people are going to be trying to green off that, you know, off the perimeter. So as long as you can get a hand up in their face, that gold intimidator should do some work, and you should be able to, you know, help them miss the shot. And then going hand in hand with that is Pick Dodger. Pick Dodger is going to help you get around those screens. So I run it on silver just because I only have 8 different badges. But I'll make sure that, you know, Pick Dodger can get around the big man and easily get to his spot. And I'm honestly finding that Pick Dodger has been working pretty well lately. Honestly, kind of surprised me with how well it worked. Anyways, those are the badges that I do use this year, guys. Honestly, of course, like I said, there's so many combinations you can use this year. So I'd really test it out for your play style. But like I said, a few of them, I mean, range extender, green machine, deadeye, hot zone hunter, difficult shots. Like if you're a play shot, those are very specific to you. You need to use those badges to be really good this year. And to really maximize what your build can do. All right. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and hop into these gameplays, man. Hopefully you guys do learn something from it, and let's go. Hey, it's whatever. All right. It's all good. That guy literally looks like Paul Pierce. Like, not even gonna lie, that is Paul Pierce. If we had top 5 or if we had a top 5 or top 10 center, I think he'd be one in the in West for sure. Cause you guys don't really got a good center, do you? Celtics, I don't think they have any good centers. I do not believe so. Who? Diaz. How do you feel about the Nuggets losing? Don't really feel too bad. Like, honestly, I mean, of course at first I was like, dang it, dude, we lost. But then again, we made it to the Western Conference Finals, so it's not too bad. Oh, dude, I swear every time you get it there, you panic. Try not to panic when you're on the ground with the ball, because I'll always come from behind to get you. All right, I got you from behind. People inside are just really the robbers. And we're chilling on that. Like, I gotta stop my guy, I know, but down by 4. The thing about the Celtics is we beat the best teams, but they lose to the worst teams. That's what the Nuggets do. We lost to some pretty bad teams. We lost to the Warriors this year. But then we did we beat the Lakers at all?
Yeah.
Like during preseason? Or like regular season?
Yeah. We blew out. We had a winning record versus all the like a dominant record.
Yeah.
We beat every team this year, though. So that's cool. Swept the Bucks.
Oh man, bro. I'm deeply sorry, boys. I am selling like crazy. If we could just make our shots. Like, I can't even make a fadeaway mid-range. My skill boosts are doing absolutely nothing. My stats mean nothing, apparently. I can't green that. It goes in, but I can't green that. Are you serious? We'll let the Lakers and Bucks, but then lose to the Hawks. Yeah, that's the weird thing about the... We lost to the Hawks. Did we beat the Hawks at all?
Yeah.
We lost to the Hawks, I know, a few times.
Once.
Was it? I think it was more than once.
We only played them twice.
Come on, turn me up. Come on, Tate. Start hitting your shots. That's back to back, but we got to start greening everything because like we can beat this team and we can be greening everything, dude. We're getting open looks. I mean, one of them's an AI for goodness sake, and this guy isn't. He's not playing very good defense, so. Eu polo loco, un poco loco. I'm all of a sudden amazing at the game. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. The comeback kids, bro. Stay on him, stay on him. No threes, no threes, no threes. Okay, good, good, good. Oh my goodness, let's go. What? Let's go. Oh my goodness, I almost sold there, bro. I almost sold.